Welcome to our next session. And today I would like to talk about the inspiration for our waking up in faith. You remember that passage from the Gospel of John, chapter 4, verse 29. A woman, after experiencing a personal encounter with Jesus Christ, she says to the people in her town, "Come and see the one who told me everything what I have done. Is it not him to be the Messiah?" A woman who does not have a good reputation in her own town, and yet she's not afraid. She's not ashamed. She does not hesitate to go into the public and to say, "Listen, is the one who told me everything is not Messiah?" How is it about you? Who does inspire you? Or what does inspire you to waken up in your process of faith? To inspire you that you leave everything, meaning you leave your current frame of mind, feelings, routines, habits, in order to go and personally encounter Jesus Christ and listen to Him. We have two scenarios: people around you and your experiences. People around you. There are two kinds of people, we can say, you experience on your daily basis. The close people, intimate, you love and you loved by, like your parents, siblings, your wife, husband, your friend, your children. But as well, you have people we call strangers. People you don't experience that intimacy or close relationship. Like people in your place of work, in your school, teachers, colleagues, or people in your community of faith. So now we ask ourselves, who are the people who can inspire you, who inspire you to wake up in your faith? At the first sort of impression, we say, no, of course, those who are close to us. But that is not the real and strong foundation of those who can inspire you. The inspiration of a person does not come from the kind of experience, relationship you go through with, but it depends on the personal experience of Jesus Christ, of that person. The thing is, you have many people in your close friends, family, who never experienced Jesus Christ personally. They cannot inspire you. But maybe someone who is a stranger. Look at that woman in the town. She's a stranger to many of them. Stranger. But because of her personal experience with Jesus Christ, they truly believe in Him. And many of them, they left everything to encounter personally Jesus Christ. So the real foundation of a person who can inspire you, it does not depend on the kind of relationship you go through with that person, but on the personal encounter of that person with Jesus Christ. There are events, experiences you go through. There are two kinds, good and bad. Good, you are successful in your life, in your work, your academics, your society. You are healthy, you have a good family, and so on. Or bad experience. You go through with the pain, suffering, sickness of a beloved person. Or you go through this pain and tragedy of a death of a beloved person. Or you look at the experience of death of innocent children. Which one of those events has the power to inspire you in waking up your faith. At the first impression, we would say the good ones. But it's not true all the time. Quite often, when you experience a success, you are successful in your life, quite often we focus on ourselves. We forget about God. No inspiration. On the other hand, when you experience bad events, situation, death, pain, suffering of a close person to you, quite often you put a blame on God. It happens. So what is the true foundation of any kind of experience that can inspire you to leave everything and to go and personally encounter Jesus Christ and listen to Him? It is not good or bad. It depends on whom do you listen to. Quite a funny story. It depends on whom you listen to. You can listen to this world only, or you can listen to God. And it makes you to understand and to interpret the event through the perspective of the one you listen to. For example, if you listen only to the wisdom of this world, and remember, Jesus says in the Gospel of John, chapter 17, verse 25, Jesus says to the Father, Father, the world does not know if you listen to that word. Or if you listen to the crowd of people of this world, the people who rejected the word, Jesus Christ, who came to his own, John 1:11. If you listen to them, only to them, what happens? For example, you are successful in your work. You are successful in your academics, in your society. You are a happy person. But what does the world tell you? It says, wait. It is your wisdom, your talents, your hard work, your endurance into the process of achieving the goals. It is you. So you focus on your own glory. There is no inspiration to leave everything and to say thank you to God. On the other hand, if you experience something difficult, death of a close person, sickness, and pain of a close person, or the death of innocent children, what does the word say? The word immediately puts a blame on God. The funny thing, the world which does not know God, the crowd of the people who have rejected the word, Jesus Christ, and they put blame on God. And they put a question, where is God? Quite a strong question. I remember it happened a few years ago when I was at home in Poland. And there was a very, very difficult, tough experience. A young girl, was raped and killed. Very tough. Really tough. And then on the social media, there were lots of comments saying and putting blame on God. Lots of comments asking, where is God? And then I just asked myself, who are those people behind all those comments? And I made an effort to find out. And the funny thing is that many of them, they did not know God. They did not love God. They did not believe and respect God. And those people were asking, where is God? Just now, if you listen to God, the one through whom all things came to be, and all what came to be was life, John 1:3-4. If you listen to God, what happens to you? When you experience something successful in your life, you leave everything. This is inspiration for you. You leave everything and you go to God and say, thank you. Thank you for your grace. Or on the other hand, when you experience death of a close person, pain and suffering, sickness of a close person, or you experience death of innocent children dying, you leave everything and you go to God with Him and in Him. You look for the light in the darkness. You look for the solution, for the hope. You look for the truth and salvation. I am welcoming you to our next session. Next session, I would like to talk about the inspiration of those Samaritans who left everything and go to encounter personal Jesus Christ. What is the inspiration? What is the power of the inspiration in their lives? The testimony of the woman, or maybe as well, and first and foremost, their personal experience of emptiness, anxiety, fear. We'll try to reflect on it and to see it. Thank you very much and welcome you to our next session.